I'll get better at this, I swear. Okay, so, all right. I'm very interested in hearing anything you know about brain imaging and ADHD and autism. How stark is the difference in imaging while playing video games compared to people without these conditions? So this person's really asking, is the brain different? Like, can we see it's different? Like, so the most dramatic example is Alzheimer's. Like, you literally, if you do an autopsy on somebody who died and had Alzheimer's, which really is the only official way to diagnose, or used to be the only official way to diagnose it, you would see physical deposits, amyloid deposits, which are these proteins, which actually weirdly I used to also study. In undergrad, I had a biochem degree. So amyloids are, I'm going to forget now, alpha turn alphas. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But anyways, it's these little proteins that conglomerate with each other and they make these thick like deposits on the brain. And you can see it with your naked eye because there's these deposits of plaque on the brain when you do an autopsy. Now that there's something like weirdly reassuring about that, you know, when somebody feels like there's something subjectively different or wrong about themselves, and then there's like a physical sign of it. Like I think it's interesting, like the Colonel guy. If you guys don't know, I'll just pull this up. The Colonel guy who's working on some cool stuff. The Colonel device, I don't know if you guys are aware. It's this guy that he sold the company for like $800 million or something. I don't know. He probably got a third or something of that, or a half of it or something. Anyways, he's worth several $100 million, and he's dumping a lot of his money into this new company that is trying to, I have to type in brain imaging. Trying to figure out the best. Yeah, let's just do this TechCrunch article. It's like this. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. Actually, they haven't released it yet, but they just did demos of it like last month. Brain imaging. Let's just go to their website. Maybe they'll show up. Ooh, fancy. Watch this live stream. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's this guy.
What you're eating. Nutritional labels are accessible within a glance.
Okay. I'm trying to get the picture of the thing on his head. This commercial's awful. He's got this vision of wearing this upside down potted plant on your head, and it's basically like a mommy, like it's telling him when he's like should stop watching TV, when he should, you know, he reaches. I'll just show you. Screw it, let's watch it. I mean, what am I rushing for here? Sorry, I know they're trying. They're doing good work. I just think it's a little funny. He's doing some sort of brain training. It's very vague what that is. Oh, reaching for a cereal, and the brain training, or the brain sensing thing in time tells him nope, and it sends it to his phone, and then his phone writes some neuroscience-y crap. I mean, I'm not saying it's crap, but I mean, it's just like, this is not how a product would be in the real world. You know, you don't tell your customer, like, your inhibitory control center is less active. Making good dietary decisions might be more difficult right now. And I'd be like, shut up, I'm eating the cereal. It's probably something wrong with the phone. Or you don't know, I've had a hard day. But in his mind, this is the only thing stopping him from eating cereal. And he puts it back, and then he gets the other one that's right there, accessible, ready to go. And is probably $50 million home or whatever he has. And he's getting a bunch of messages now, and it says distractions detected. Turn off your phone. Look, notice how he's holding his head to keep that potted plant on his head. I'm sorry. I'm just ripping on this guy. I just thought this commercial was ridiculous. And then it's like zombie mode. He's watching TV. It's telling him turn off the TV. Yeah, I think this might be the last one. Oh, the TV pops up, and it's him saying, if you can't read that, low brain engagement detected. Try watching activities are taking a short break. So whatever. This is a vision. I understand. It's just it's a little. In my mind, this is not how these brain devices are actually going to permeate the market. And we could talk about that in another stream or something, because that gets into like technical stuff, or not technical stuff. It gets into it gets just off topic from a lot of the questions I got, but I imagine these sensors being more useful in like a loop with your computer in the future. Say if you're studying, you're trying to go through like 500 flashcards for, I don't know what you guys are studying, if any of you are in school, but you're trying to like memorize all the OChem crap you have to memorize or whatever you're trying to do, that we could put you in some kind of loop that would in that case it would help, because it would see how your sort of brain's reacting to all the different flashcards in real time, and kind of help you sort and schedule and optimize your training in that way. So that's how I imagine this stuff to actually be done, rather than just like a monitoring system, because I can't imagine somebody wearing like this and walking around their house and having it tell them to not eat cereal or whatever. So anyway, but I understand the impulse. I understand the interest. So how did I get on kernel? I don't even remember. Wow. Okay. So